Shout it, rock to the beat for your boy. Shout it, yeah, do yeah.
Hey, it's Loso, in case you ain't know so. Hey, Dream, let me tell you about Shorty. Shorty is the sugar honey.
Hey everyone, it's Jackie, and welcome to my channel, Reality Bites Us. Now, I just wanted everybody to know that this is my first channel on YouTube, and I decided to put up a channel because, you know, I really enjoy reality shows, and the reason I chose Reality Bites Us is because a lot of times I feel that we feel like we've been bitten because we don't know if they are being fake or if they are being real. But in any event, I wanted to put a channel out there so I could give my opinion on what's going on, and I have watched a lot of videos here on YouTube with other people talking about their views, and you know, I just thought I'd put my 2 cents in as well. So I hope that you're going to enjoy. I hope you're going to subscribe, and I really want you to comment and let me tell me how I'm doing or what you think about what I've said and what your opinion is. So let's get started. Alright, I wanted to really start off by talking about Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop is a reality show that I've actually just started watching this season. I did not watch last season. However, I was able to catch all the episodes from last season when they had a marathon. And I got to see everybody, find out what happened last year, as well as learn more about the characters. So I did want to let everybody know that I did get to watch that. So I kind of know the characters as well as everybody else. Wanted to start off with the last 2 shows. I was going to start it off my channel a little earlier, but you know, it took a while me getting ready to do it, or getting myself psyched up to do it, and whether or not if I even really wanted to. But I decided I was going to put out like a little introductory video. This is not really like a review, and that's another thing. I think that my videos will be less of a review and more of just going over some of the things that happened and giving my opinion on it. So if you have not seen the show that I'm going to be talking about from week to week, more than likely you're not going to be able to follow along based on what I'm telling you, because I'm going to leave a lot of things out that I didn't even find interesting or I didn't find important. But just want to give my views on what I found to be interesting. So anyway, on the Love and Hip Hop show, I wanted to start off with Chrissy, as she's like one of the main characters on there, and you know, talk about her a little bit. From last season, I have to say that I wasn't a huge fan of hers. There was just something about her that I didn't like, and a lot of people said, why, you know, Chrissy's cool and whatever. I just didn't find that. Then when the reality reunion show came on, I felt a little different about her. She seemed a lot more, she seemed a little bit more softer than she was, and she also, you know, had a lot more things to say that I kind of followed with. I really felt bad for her watching the end of the show when Jim Jones was on there and the mother was on there, and I feel like he didn't really take up for her, but that's a whole nother story that I'm going to tell you about with Jim Jones and her, because that's, I don't even know what's going on with that. But I did feel a little bad for her on that show, so I softened up to her a little bit. Well, the show came on for this season, and right off the bat, she's just down on the bottom of the ladder for me again, because you know, I just felt it was wrong what she did. And we all know what I'm talking about is that fight that she had with Kimbella. Now, I will say that I don't know Kimbella. I don't think any of us really know her that well yet. She's just started on the show this season. But I did not feel that she was being malicious in what she was saying when she told Emily that she had been dating Fab 3 years ago when Emily was pregnant. She had mentioned to Yandy that she had dated Fab, and she wanted to say something to Emily, but she also indicated that she didn't even know about Emily back then. And I think if we're honest with ourselves, we know that Fab was not really putting out there that he was really even dating Emily. From everything that I have seen, he didn't really put it out there that that was his woman. Obviously, he was dating a lot of other women at the time, and Emily was in denial pretty much all of last season from what we saw. So I don't think it's unrealistic to think that Kimbella may not have even known about her. With that being said, should she have said it in the setting that she did? Probably not, okay? I think she got a little caught up. Everybody was talking about it. It was like a little emancipation party for Emily. She was leaving Fab, or left Fab, and was starting out on her own. And I think, you know, she was actually just sitting there not saying anything, and Chrissy was the one that asked, hey, how come you're so quiet over there? You don't have anything to say. So she felt that this might have been the venue to go ahead and put it out there. And she said, I'm glad that you've left him, because, you know, I dated Fab 3 years ago. I don't think she said anything wrong by saying that. She might have, you know, maybe she should have pulled her aside, but even if she didn't, it was not that bad. They were all talking about it. They all know. So I don't see what the problem was. But of course, Miss Chrissy had to take it upon herself to become the defender. Now, I don't know how real that was. My personal opinion is that she feels some kind of way about Kimbella. Possibly she knows maybe something happened with Kimbella and Jim Jones. I don't know, because nobody ain't going to tell me that Jim Jones is not doing his thing out there. That's my opinion, and that's what I'm going to stick with. He just is not into Chrissy, okay? Not the way that he should be, and as much effort as she's putting out there. But I'm going to talk about that a little later. Back to this fight. I just thought that it was wrong. I thought that that Chrissy, you know, I know you want to take up for your friend. You could take it up in words. You didn't have to hit the woman. You didn't, and you sucker punched her. Anybody can sucker punch anybody, okay? You didn't give her an opportunity. If you was going to fight, stand up and start fighting, you might have found that you weren't as tough as you think you are. But, you know, with that being said, I just thought that that was wrong. She went about it wrong, and she just would not even, you know, apologize. She didn't feel she did anything wrong, which again is just not making me feel any way about it. I know she don't give a damn what I think, but I'm just saying that it just didn't make me feel any better about her. I thought she was very disrespectful to Yandy. I didn't think Yandy did anything to deserve the way she talked to her. That day when she pushed Yandy into Kimbella when she started the fight, as well as when they met later and went to get their feet done at, you know, at the whatever, the nail salon, and the way she talked to her, I didn't like that. I don't know what that's all about and why Yandy allows her to do that. I know Yandy's concerned about her money, and Jim Jones is, you know, one of her clients and things like that, but you don't have to let nobody talk to you. I know I'm not going to let nobody talk to me like that. But, you know, that's just one of the reasons why me and Chrissy wouldn't have gotten along, okay? Because I'm not going to put up with that. Now, as far as Chrissy and Jim Jones, like I was saying before, that's just a hot mess going on right there, okay? Her and Jim Jones being together, that seems like a very one-sided relationship. And I know we do not see everything on this show, but you would think that what we do see, that Jim Jones would put more of an effort to show that he cared about this woman, and I just don't think he does. I thought it was a little sad that she had to go and propose to him, because he was not making a move. I don't know if it's sad that someone has to propose to a man. I'm not even saying that. But in the relationship that they're in, I just felt that it was kind of sad. And he didn't even say yes when she proposed to him on last season. And then when the reunion came around, he didn't even have the ring then. So more than likely he lost the ring then. Then the show's going to start for this season. And the first thing is that, oh, Jim Jones lost his ring, so we're going to go and look for the ring. We're going to go get him a new ring at the jewelry store. Seriously? No, I'm not doing that. Okay, because I don't even have my ring. I might have understood if I gave you a engagement ring and then you had given me one and then you lost it. But I got to go replace a ring and you haven't even tried to set a date. You don't even seem like you're really interested in getting married. That's a problem for me. It sounds like it's a problem for Chrissy, but for some reason she's hanging in there. I don't know what that's all about. But I just find that their relationship is very one-sided, and frankly I don't see what the hell she sees in him. I mean, he seems like he's constantly high. That's just not where she seems like a very intelligent person and got a lot more going on, you know, with her than, you know, being with some man that's constantly smoking weed. But, you know, to each his own. That's my opinion on Chrissy. Now, to talk about a couple of the other characters, for instance, Emily. You know, that was just all sad going on last season, because she was like in total denial about her relationship with Fab. People are telling her what's going on, and she's saying that, oh, but it's not true. Even though I know it's not true, what if it was? It is, honey. It was going on. I mean, you've only got to go on the internet, and I know everything on the internet is not true, but more than likely, all those pictures are not going to lie. And you can pull up Fab's name and see him with all kinds of women. What does that mean? Why are you not with him? Okay? I am glad that she is at the point she is right now, where she has decided to move on and do her own thing. She still loves him, and I don't expect that to just die just because she decided to move on. But, you know, she's hoping that he'll see how she can be independent, and that, you know, maybe he'll come running back to her. I really don't know. I don't think that that's going to happen. But, you know, good for her that she did get up and go on. Now, I also think that when she had her meeting with Kimbella after the fight, and Kimbella was trying to, you know, explain to her what happened, and even apologize for saying what she said in that setting, it didn't appear to me that Emily was trying to hear all that. She was happy of what Chrissy said, and she was happy what Chrissy did, and she really wasn't trying to hear that. And she kind of, you know, was putting it out there. The way she was talking to her was a little disrespectful, and I just didn't think that Kimbella deserved that. Now again, we're hearing all this. This is all we see on TV. There could be a lot of other things going on in the background that we don't even know about. That we don't even know if there was more things going on. Maybe Kimbella did know, or maybe that's her history. We don't know if Kimbella's man, Jules Santana, was with somebody else, because I know he has a baby by someone else. Maybe she, you know, went in on him while he was with. That could be a whole reason why this is blown up to what it is with Chrissy, and now, you know, Emily's not really trying to hear what she says. But I guess we'll see as time goes on through the rest of the show. The other character on the show, Olivia. I really can't say too much about her. I know she was with 50 Cent, and you know, his popularity is real popular. She was like a background singer for that. And, you know, that's good. And apparently she worked with Clive Davis. He's a big name, you know. If you can get with Clive Davis, you know, you pretty much did it. But apparently she did not. And, you know, I don't know. She sounds like she can sing pretty good. She's not any great singer. You know, she seems a little full of herself, you know, as far as what her capabilities are as a singer. I'm not seeing that, but, you know, she's not a bad singer. I just want to say that. I don't really like her attitude. I don't really know too much what to say about her, and this is from me watching for the last season and this season. She's just really not, I don't know, there's really nothing too much to say about her. Now the other character on the show, Samaya Reese, that girl's a hot mess, for real, y'all, because I don't even know what's going on with that. When she had her little concert and her pants was all wide open. I mean, I know the show must go on, but come on now. I mean, that wasn't even the zipper fell down. That whole thing busted wide open. Well, what's going on with that? That's not even important. The singing is just not up to par, just like everybody else said. I don't know what's going on, why she feels that is going to be, you know, she's going to be successful with that. But I guess I have to applaud her to keep on pushing. Now, her manager, she need to let him go. That's all I got to say with that. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't giving her the things that she wanted as far as her show. So, you know, she had to let him go. I don't necessarily think he's really gone, but, you know, he's gone for now. So we're going to see what's going to happen with her. Now, the last character on the show now is the Yandy. Yandy's the new girl that's on the show now. She is, you know, there's not too much to say about her. She is pretty much, you know, all about her money, all about her business, and all about keeping the peace, for real, for real. Now, one thing I will say about Yandy on the last show that came on that I didn't really like is that, you know, she was really kind of throwing it in her face, Chrissy's face, about the whole thing with Mama Jones and her song, Psychotic, whatever it is, which was, it's just totally, that's a whole nother hot mess going on there. But she, you know, she was dancing when the song came on at the club, and she mentioned it before. I didn't like that. Are you supposed to be her friend? You can clearly hear that the woman in the song is disrespecting her. Why would you, amp that up? So, I didn't really care for that. I did not think Chrissy had the right to tell her that she had to leave. She don't own that club. Why she gotta leave? I don't get that. But the main thing is I just didn't find that was cool. Okay, so but that's pretty much it. Mama Jones wasn't really on the show she was on that first show, but she wasn't on the second show. She is just, I don't even know what's going on with that, but I think that the way that she acts and the disrespect that she shows to Chrissy has a lot to do with what Jim Jones allows, because no man is supposed to let their mother disrespect their woman like that. I don't care, point blank period. There's just nothing, there's a boundary that you're supposed to have, and Chrissy is supposed to respect his mom. And from what I could see on the last year's show, she was, up until the woman was calling her out of her name. I'm not going to let nobody call me out of my name, no matter who you are. So I guess Chrissy figures she's going to call her a psychotic bitch, and quite frankly she is. So, I don't really know what else to say about that. But the other thing is, like I said, Jim Jones, he's just a punk to me, for real. And I don't see why he doesn't talk to his mother and, set her straight. She's only going to do what he allows her to do. And apparently he's allowing her to talk to his woman, who's been with him for 6 years, through thick and thin, talk to her any old kind of way. That's not cool. I mean, it wasn't cool on last season, and he's doing it now. I don't know if he ever even spoke to his mother about that song. We never saw anything, or maybe that's coming up. But I would love to hear what that conversation was about. But I bet it wasn't too much, because the mom feels that she has, carte blanche to say whatever she want, do whatever she want, and I just don't think that's cool. But anyway, those are the characters that I wanted to talk about this week, and kind of let you get a feel for my opinions and what I think and how I feel about each of the characters. I hope that you will comment below and let me know if you agree or disagree with any of the things that I said, and also let me know how I'm doing on my first video. I hope that you will rate and comment and subscribe, of course. Want you to be the first to subscribe and let me know. I look forward to doing this every week, and I hope that you guys have a great day. I know I will too.
Is it Tisha? Maybe Lisa, or Teresa. It could be Tia, maybe Aaliyah. I guess I'll find out one day. For now I'ma say, hey.